and welcome to BonBonB Plays Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm BonBonB. You are very, very welcome. And today we are supposedly going to Oslo to pick up some spices or something to take to Sweden. Now, I thought we were in Oslo, and clearly we weren't. Or maybe we were. I don't know. It was really confusing. I've set the sat-nav. I'm not joking. This is a trip to Oslo. It reckons it's 2 hours to Oslo. Were we really 2 hours from Oslo last time round? I don't know. I'm really confused. I'm always confused by this game, but I'm very, very confused. Honestly, this is a trip from Oslo to wherever. Anyway, let's take a little drive. I have no idea what's going on here, as always. I try to understand what's going on, but the game flummoxes me. Ah, here we go. Now, apparently, we have a pass. Now, I'm listening to my subscribers here and driving through, and I've got a pass. Ah, well. See, now, why would you want to stop then? Why is that icon flashing if I've got a pass? I don't understand. Why does this game perplex me? Why am I speeding? I don't know. Right, an hour and 20 from Oslo. I'm really baffled. I am really, really baffled. And if it's well, it was the best part of a 2-hour journey to get to Oslo. How many hours is it going to take me to get to my destination in Sweden? There's a concern for you. I am baffled and yeah, baffled. Baffled and baffled some more. Right. We seem to be taking signs not for Oslo. I'm very, very confused. Very, very, very confused at the moment. Oh, by the way, I've also stopped off a gas station, petrol station, fuel station, services, and filled up my tank to just under full. I wasn't sure if it was going to stop me when it got to full, so I basically best guessed where full was. Right, now the other thing with these the gears, I've discovered there are only about 4 or 5 gears that I actually use, forward gears that I use, not even 5. So I think basically oh, it's definitely signs for Oslo. This is weird, very weird. I'm sure our last trip took us to Oslo. Maybe it's the Oslo region. Well, if this is the town of Oslo, we'll have a look around. I did want to do that last time, didn't I? Anyway, let's drop down a few. Let's drop down a few and come back up again. So yeah, I tend to have I pull off in about 4th-ish, 4th gear. Then I've got like a traction gear, the equivalent of 2nd gear, I guess, is about 8th. And then I try and I find that 10th is helpful, and then I push up to 12th gear. And there we go, cruise control. Let's have a look at the sights, if I can stay straight. It's very urban. This is Oslo. It's very urban. Nice to see a little bit of urban Oslo. What's going on over the bridge? It's a long old bridge. Is there a bridge like this in Oslo? Oh, they've got an intersection up here as well. Looks like we're leaving at this intersection. Where do I leave on this intersection? Okay, I'm turning left here, I guess. There's a tunnel up ahead. I wonder if my friends over there will recognise this. And down here, and apparently, yeah, end of motorway, good to know. And buildings, of course. And that's what we were just on. We're going back under it. And what's going on here? Do you know what? We'll just, I think this is where we're going, yeah? Yeah, we're going under here. Lovely. Drop it down a couple of gears, of course. My traction gear, about 8th. Push it up to 10th. Take it up a little bit. Long old tunnel again. Long old tunnel again. Oh, come on. I thought I was in cruise then, but clearly not. No, I am. Hello, bus. Goodbye, bus. Out the other side of the tunnel. We are minutes away now from Oslo. But I get the feeling that Oslo was behind us. Ah, maybe we're going into the forestry area to pick up some forestry. I thought it was spices, but I could be wrong. Okay, hello. What we got down here is... Bergen. Bergen. Jurgen Bergen. I think we are supposed to be going in this... Something over here is definitely a thing. I want to try and take a look around Oslo if we can. What Oslo there is in the game. Oh, lovely. Now, hello, we are here. Apparently. Stop the truck. What have you got? And... yeah, that's the one we were going for. To Västerås. Västerås or Västerås. Or Västerås. Yeah. Swedish is as bad as German. Job offers in a couple of hours. Good. We're going to take it though. We'll take that job, thank you very much. And it's, what is it? Stones. Ooh, 20 kilos of stones. It's a heavy old load. My trailer's ready. Oh, my trailer's ready. Okay, let's push it into and where are we? Where we go? Shall we go? Oh, it's in here. Okay. This could be a little bit... oh, hello. We're going to be reversing all the way into there, aren't we? Yeah, I would suggest this is a reverse all the way into Job BonBon. Right, bring it around like so. Now if I put my head out the window... oh, we didn't wheel lock, damn it. Okay, let's try it back forwards again. Now we should be wheel locked, yeah. Oh, I'm going the wrong... yeah, sorry. That's the one. Okay, we're in action now, guys. So we can roll down here a little bit. Look at the tyre tracks in the old dirt there. Electrical substation, nice. Stones. Hasn't Sweden got enough stones of its own? Probably not. Okay, and we'll do a little bit of a final twizzle there. Pull her in, 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 and locked. Excellent. Right, so it's a bit of a journey. I'm going to take my time here. I would ideally, like I say, like to have a look around Oslo, but I don't think it's that important. It's probably going to be very generic. Possibly. Yeah, we are right down the middle of that. Okay. I wanted a short journey for this, but there weren't any short journeys available. Well, there was one, but it said it was Oslo to Oslo, and that would have been a little bit ridiculous. Oslo to Oslo would have been a very short episode. And barely worth filling up on fuel. There's nothing coming. Nothing coming. We will see. I'm beginning to get bored of indicating as well, especially if there's no traffic around. Right. So, what can I tell you about Sweden? Probably not that much. Probably not that much at all. I did have a friend, well, I say a friend, an employee. I wonder if they saw me as a friend. I don't know. They never really kept in touch when they went home. But why would you? Why would you? Do you keep in touch with your former employers when you go back to foreign climes? Anyway, Tilly, I shall call her, was an absolutely lovely lady. Lovely young lady, actually. She was a university student. Artistic, very... In fact, she was studying the arts, which is why she was in my hometown, with a very nice art college. We do have a very nice art college, actually, for that matter. Right, where am I going? I'm a little baffled, and Bermuda's Cutler Lane, I know, but never mind. Right, baffled. We are going hard right. Back towards Oslo. Okay, that's fine. We are fine. We've kind of made it. Might need to drop a couple of gears because of the stones. That's the one. Now cruising. Yes, very lovely lady. Amazonian, I think, is a very polite way of putting it. I don't want to besmirch on people's physiques. There are tall people and short people, and slim people and fat people, and hairy people, and pink people and brown people, and all sorts of different people is what I'm saying. Tilly was statuesque. She would have been an incredibly astounding life model for somebody to paint. She stood several inches taller than me, and she had curves in every place that a lady should have curves, and one or two where they wouldn't normally would like them. And I've known a few ladies. they tend not to like curves between the curvy bits. There's a curvy bit, and then there's a like an indent, and then there's a curve. And she had a couple of curves there, but she wasn't obese in any way, shape, or form. But she was, for her size, I would say she was appropriate for her size. You know. She also was, I don't know, aesthetically. I would say challenged isn't the word. Is not a very nice word. I'm not saying challenged. She was Amazonian. She had very strong features, and I'm going to drop the gears down a bit here. Very strong features. Now, the thing with Tilly, of all the people that I have met in my life, she was without doubt one of the nicest and finest. And one of the reasons why I wonder how she's got on in life is because I think that she could have gone a long way. She was really good at taking charge of awkward situations. She where are we? It's a 7-hour journey from where we are, so I didn't even bother to see how long the journey was. It was like just point the truck in the right direction and go. Yes, she very good with awkward situations and all that kind of thing. Now, amongst other things, I'm a trained first aider. It happens when you've been... Admittedly, my training's probably obsolete now because you're supposed to get it refreshed every couple of years. It's been a long time since I did my first aid training. But, so yes, it would be obsolete. I'm not going to proclaim to be qualified now. But I have had the training. And if anything, that, in the case of an emergency, is better than nothing, of course. Anyway, we had an accident outside the front of our works. A pedestrian had basically taken a dive headfirst into the tarmac. These things happened. They weren't drunk. It was just an old lady. I think she tripped, and she had a big gouge out of her head. So anyway, I sent Tilly to the office to phone for an ambulance, because these were the days before mobile phones were a thing. Yes, kids, there was a day before the mobile phone where you had to go to a connection to the wall. It wasn't really an inconvenience because it's what we had. That's basically, you accept it, and I guarantee you in where are we, 20 years time, 30 years time, when people say to you, well, you say to the kids of the time, I had a I don't know, an iPhone 71 or whatever number they're up to now. iPhone 10, isn't it? Or I think, anyway. Yeah. And they'll go, oh my god, how did you get by without neural implants? And you won't have an answer, because you'll just go, well, you know, and they'll say, did you ever drop your phone? And break your screen? And you'll go, I did all the time. Because people who own iPhones have always broken their screen. I've never owned an iPhone, and I switch between Samsung and Sony personally in terms of phoneage. Let me cross back over to this side again. And all the years I've owned a phone, I've never ever had a cracked screen. I've had a cracked digitizer, but that wasn't through dropping it. That was going to bed and waking up in the morning, and the oh, wrong lane. And the digitizer was cracked. Digitizer is like the fine filament layer. It's like a, let's say, tin foil. It's the tin foil that goes underneath the screen, to which then, I don't know, emits diodes or something. Something technical. and it works with the back of the screen, and all sorts of magic happens, and so on. And that's basically. Oh, hello. You can let me out. You better. Thank you. Go on, cancel that out. Thank you. Drop a couple of gears while I'm. Sorry, I was trying to work out how to switch off the the indicators and continue talking at the same time. Wasn't happening, was it? Yeah. Anyway, yes. So what was I saying? Digitizers, mobile phone screen. That's it. Yeah. So yeah, the digitizer basically broke, and but it happened overnight. Didn't fall on the floor. There was no damage to it. It just cracked. And we've still got signs for Oslo, or maybe it's turning back for Oslo. That'll be what this is. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, we've got oncoming traffic. Oh, we've got a roundabout. Around the boots. Concentrate on the road, BonBonB, for a minute. There are things afoot at the moment. Stockholm's this way, which is good, because I know Stockholm is in Sweden. Svej. I think that's Swedish for Sweden. Or I've just insulted a load of Swedes. Like I do with the Germans. Sorry, Germany. Sorry, Sweden. I'm merging in, and I don't care if there's anything coming. I've got 20 tons of stone. Nothing's going to stop me. Okay, yes. So, yeah, before the mobile phone, before the landline, guys, we had, before the mobile phone, we had landlines. Before the landline, we had the telegraph. You had to go to a telegraph station. And then before that, you had the post, the Royal Mail, or wherever you happen to be in the world, the postman. You actually wrote something down on paper and waited several days for somebody to get your message. I'm not joking. These things actually happened, you know. Oh, crumbs. How the world has changed in such a short period of time. And this is why it makes me wonder what will happen in the future. And it makes me wonder what Tilly would be doing now. Because Tilly was just the most beautiful, in fact, possibly the most beautiful woman I've ever met. Even if she wasn't a Swedish model. But then, like same argument, I'm saying that she also was. She could easily. I'm a little bit of an artist flair to me occasionally. You can tell with me being a little bit artistic with maps. But I have been known to paint and pencil sketch. I did start a channel with for live pencil sketching, but I never just map just stole all my time away from me. And the one video that I uploaded wasn't actually my best by any stretch of the imagination. Are we? Let's get into this lane here. We're closing on this guy. Hang on. I thought. Oh, hello. Maybe we need to drop a couple of gears to crawl up here. Yeah. So yeah. The one picture that I did wasn't particularly brilliant, but at least I did something, and I did something that I enjoyed, and it's very therapeutic. Concentrating on anything artistic takes your mind away from. I'm going to have to drop down a few gears here and crawl up. That wasn't very good driving, but I am talking and thinking and looking out the window at the same time. Yeah, not the best. Yeah, that's art. Very therapeutic, because you can just immerse yourself into the art. Completely immerse yourself. I think we're going into night time here. Yeah, 8:30. We'll put some lights on. There we are. Ah, we are going across the border by the looks of it. Right, we are now into the European Union. I'm surprised there was no border check. I actually genuinely am surprised. I am sure that my Norwegian friend told me that when they cross the border, they get checked. I'm sure of it. And of course, with the United Kingdom leaving the Eurozone, I'm going a bit faster than I'd like to down here. 20 tons of rocks. I hope I don't have to brake suddenly. So I'm steering this down here. I know I'm speeding. So the rock's taking me faster and faster. Yeah, well, that's a bit better. That was a bit of concern. Nice. Okay, where were we? Yeah, yeah, border crossings. Obviously, when the UK leaves the Eurozone and Brexits itself in the face, well done everybody that voted Brexit. Hey, listen, you've got every right to vote for whatever you want. But can I just tell you this? You're wrong. Britain, you were wrong. It cost us, yeah, it cost us billions a year to be a member of this Eurozone. It did. But, my goodness me, it's going to turn out to be good value for money. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's got to be better to have the well-connected. And I think a certain US president has got to learn this. It's better to be connected than not connected. And oh, don't get me started. The two things that really wind me up at the moment with politics is Brexit and how stupid the British are. And I know I shouldn't talk politics on this channel, but Donald Trump and how stupid the Americans are. And I do understand that the choice between him and Hillary Clinton wasn't a comfortable one. Okay, I get that, guys. I do. Let's put some speed on here, actually. Yeah. However, and okay, I am not a political genius here, but I can tell you, I am aware that there were, I think it was 10 other candidates. 10 other candidates for the short list for the race and all that sort. How? Well, I mean, there were more than 10 because I'm sure that Trump wasn't the only choice for his party, and I'm sure that Clinton wasn't the only choice for her party. So, first of all, at party level, we had every opportunity. I'm baffled here. Hang on, I seem to be losing speed here all the time. Hang on, let's concentrate on the game a little bit. Find a gear, get some speed up. Is this a weir or something? Whoa! Whoa! I didn't see them. I did not see them until I was actually looking at the weir. Okay, right. Things that be going on in the game. I should concentrate on the road. No, I'm going to keep talking. This is a game. If I crash, I crash. Okay. I'm not proud of it. Hang on. Let me just try and. That's a bit better right now. Okay, where were we? Yes. What was we talking about? Ah, yes. Yes. So, loads of other candidates in the United States. And so, when it came down to a choice between Trump and Clinton, if it was both as bad as each other, why didn't the combined intelligence of the political mass that is the United States of America, why didn't you choose somebody better? Why didn't you choose somebody better? But equally, the combined intelligence for the United Kingdom. Why the hell are we leaving the European Union? I mean, I get the arguments. I fully understand the arguments, and the immigration issues. So we're an island, and we always have been an island, and put up the barriers and be British and stay calm and drink tea. But it does my head. It does my head. I kind of like have stopped watching the news to a degree at the moment, because it's just one bundle of stupidity after another. World leaders tweeting complete drivel and nonsense half the time. All the time? Oh, I don't know. It gives me a headache. It does. But as I've said countless times before, if you're American and you voted for Trump, I respect your right to do so. I disagree with you, but I respect your right to do so. And oh, hang on a second. Yeah, if we can log this in. There you go. Right. And the same if you're in the United Kingdom and you voted to leave. God bless you. God bless you. But completely disagree with you. But I respect it, and of course I'm going to plough on regardless, and hopefully things won't go completely pear-shaped. Completely pear-shaped. Got a feeling that they are going that way. Oh, the deal, the Brexit deal. Are we going to get a deal? I am pretty confident that we're going to end up with some sort of deal before it all goes through, and I'm confident that that deal will be sold up by Theresa May and her Tory elite as being a good deal for the United Kingdom. And I'm telling you right now, without even knowing what the deal is, I will be absolutely stunned, amazed and shocked if the deal that they've managed to negotiate for us will actually be a good deal for the United Kingdom. But they'll be able to set it up as that, and that's what it comes down to with politics. You say that actually, no, we win. We won that. Of course you do. Of course you do. And then, of course, the opposition have to say that they didn't, and then the opposition get in and make a different mess of the situation. Have I told you my political ethos? I think you'll like this, guys. I think you'll like this. Especially, I mean, I think the UK is very similar to the United States in as much as, effectively speaking, there are two parties. In the United States, you've got the Republicans and you've got the Democrats, and in the UK, you've got Labour and you have got the Conservatives. Or technically, the other way around: Conservatives and Labour. Because Conservatives seem to spend more time in than Labour. And there are other parties, but those are the main two in each country, and they kind of switch between one and the other. And you hardly ever see, well, you can't imagine any of the other parties really getting in, maybe making some minor effects on the outside and being part of a coalition or something, but never actually being the major party. It can happen, and in time it probably might happen, but not in the near term, not in the short term. And I could go a bit faster, couldn't I? Just a little bit. Bit of speed up. 47, 48. Yeah. Lock that in. Put the speed gear up to 12. Right, so I thought we were locked in. Oh goodness me. Hang on. 47, 46. Come on, speed up. 47, 48. Yeah, we'll lock it in at that. Good, good. Yes, I have what I call the housemaid's ethos to politics. It's a idea I came up with myself. It might not be a unique idea, but I didn't learn it from anybody. I came up with it myself. Here's how it works. Not picking country, not picking side. Let's just say we live in BonBonia. Oh, yeah, BonBonia is where we're going to be living. And there are two parties, the Red Party and the Blue Party. And anyway, the Red Party are in power. And they're in power for, let's say that it's 5 year cycles. They're in power for 5 years. Now the problem is there's only a limited amount of money that they can raise from taxes, because if you ask too much of your electorate in terms of taxes, they will instantly... Oh, yeah, okay, now I'm tired. I get it. I get it. So yeah, there's only a certain amount you can ask for in taxes before your electorate go, oh, we're worse off. And then they basically will... I've gone down too far, haven't I? Okay. Lock that back in. So yes, so there's a limited amount of money that you can raise. I'll put the speed up a little bit. Then we crawl up a little bit closer to this guy. 39, 40, 41. That would do it, I think. Yes, so certainly a certain amount of money that you can raise. And so if you can only raise a certain amount of money, there's only a certain amount of money that you can spend. So, in the country of Bombonia, we have, well, we've got a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom. And the money we're spending is on cleaning. You with me? You with me? Unfortunately, there's only a certain amount of money we can spend, so we employ a housemaid to come and do the cleaning for us. Now, we get a cleaner in, and they are doing a really good job. I'm sorry. Am I tired? I'm sorry. We might have to have a nap before we get there, but I'm not sure how to spot. One thing I haven't learnt with the maps yet is really how to use them properly. I have realised that the rest stops are blue. That will definitely help. Where were we? Yes. So where are we? That's the one. So so you get your housemaid in, and she does a really good job of cleaning up the kids' toys, tidying, and putting the hoover around. And after 5 years of cleaning up the kids' toys, hoovering and whatever, the things I've just told you, I can't remember what they were, says he concentrating on his driving, well, the dust has got really bad, and everybody's sneezing a lot, and you notice the dust is really bad, so you go hunting around and you employ a new housemaid. Okay, anyway, oh, stop telling me I'm tired. There's probably somewhere to sleep off on the right there, but I'm gonna try and make it all the way. I'm gonna try. So yes, so the housemaid, you employ your new housemaid, and she goes, oh, look at the thick dust on here. I'll have that cleaned up in no time. You'll have the cleanest, dust-freest house in the whole of Houston. I wonder if there's going to be somewhere to sleep down there. Oh, I think we've just got to go for it. I think we've got to try and get to our destination. So then, she replaces, and you've got... But then, over the next 5 years, the washing up never gets done. It just can't get done. Why? Because we're employing a housemaid for 2 hours a day, 3 days a week, because that's all the money you'll allow. After 5 years, you know, you've got... well, you can't get in the kitchen for washing up. So you then go looking for a new housemaid. Oh, shush now. I know I'm getting tired. I just don't know where the nearest... Ah! There's a rest stop up here on the right, guys. And the left. Right, we're going to be taking a little break in a moment. That's going to be good. But anyway, same goes with politics. Same goes with politics. There's only a certain amount of money. This is good. This is good. We come in here. Where do we park? I think it's beyond here, isn't it? By the looks of it. Oh. Is it behind here? I'm not sure where I park here. Ah, there you go. We pull up here. That to me looks like a truck stop, doesn't it? Here we go. Yeah, stop telling me, will you? And we'll stop right there like that. Handbrake. Stop the engine. Rest. Right, we're going to get some rest. Good. Wow. Was that 9 hours? Well, it's definitely daylight. Okay. Start the engine. Remove that. I'm going to turn the lights off, even though people told me I need them on in Scandinavia, but I don't care. I've not been fined for it, so I'm going to carry on. So yes, what I feel is, because there is a limited amount of money for politics, of course, the political parties can only spend the amount that they can raise, which isn't a huge amount of money. Well, it's obviously billions, but you know what I mean. Then there's only a certain amount of money that you can spend. So what happens after a few years of, I don't know, social housing going into decline? The opposition will come in and say, hang on a minute, social housing is rubbish, you've done a bad job. Brexit is rubbish, you've done a bad job. And so on and so forth. And eventually, the electorate will go, actually, no, look at that, you're right. They've done a bad job. We'd better get you in to fix the mess. And of course, then the other party will come into Bombonia and go, right, we'll spend all the money on fixing social housing and fixing Brexit and health service. And then crime starts going through the roof because the funding hasn't gone into the police. And so after 5 years, maybe 10 years, you have to get rid of them and put the other party in. Whether you agree with their tactics or not, what they will do is they will fix out the problems that the first party was producing. Not because they were a bad party, but because there is limited amount of money that can be raised to do the job. And I kind of get that. And for me also, after a second term, it's almost definitely time for a change. Just because, mind you don't hit me, I've got loads of rocks here and you've got oil, and that will not make a pretty sight. So yeah, after a couple of terms, it's almost definitely you've got to have it, because you're talking about a decade with one party running things, and something is going to be a real mess by that point. So, do we have a real mess in the UK? Do we have a real mess in the United States? Arguably. I'm not one to... I shouldn't be... I have no right to comment on the United States, because obviously I'm only seeing what the fake news wants me to see. And on top of that, though, there is stuff that I see which no amount of is it fake news or not? You know, if somebody tweets something ridiculous, then that's not fake news, that is just ridiculous. And they cannot blame other people on that one. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. But then again, I'm just a 2-bit YouTuber. And not a political one at that. I'm just pootling along, driving from fake Norway to fake Sweden, wondering why I didn't get checked at the border. I really don't know. We're going to take a little left here, I think. Is there... Oh, it would have helped if I checked both ways. That was a bit lucky. I was a little bit lucky there. Okay, I think we're almost there. Yes. Well, Sweden's much smaller than I thought it would be. Got some very, very nice church detailing up there. I'm seeing much more detailing here than I did in Norway. And this does feel more like the town. Oh, we've got the red light. It's the red light district. Of course it's the red light district. Right, I think we're edging forward. Getting ready to accelerate away. Darn it. Darn it. But I can't believe we've got here without any problems. I was able to have a sleep. I was able to fuel before you joined me. And I'm even going to have some fun parking this in the right place. No, maybe. Okay, let's... is that the destination? That is the destination. Right. Well, no wonder you need the stone. You're building. That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, we'll try and park it in the right spot. Where's the other spot? You know what? There's not really that much difference at all. Or maybe there will be when we try doing it, but we'll just do it. Okay, you want that over there. That shouldn't be too difficult. I'm saying that. Actually, that's... we've got all this crap parked in front of it, which is going to make it very difficult. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm thinking that this is going to be a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. Oi, excuse me, mate. Do you mind if we do you mind if I just drop this here? And those bricks there on the floor, mate. That's a tripping hazard. Can you tidy that up? Oi, talking to you. Lazy ass. Another lazy ass in front of me there. What are you doing? You want to do some work? Or are you just waiting for this stone? You seem to have lots of bricks and stuff. You don't need my stone. Oh crikey! I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm gonna try. Right. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit of a fail already. Now, this would be easier with a Continental truck, I think, because I'd be able to make out a lot better which direction I'm facing. I could try the external camera, couldn't I, like that? But that's kind of cheating as well, I feel. Oh. Of course, now everything's doubly reversed, because I'm looking from outside and in. Oh, stop it, BonBonB. Yeah, right. Yeah, everything's doubly reversed, because I'm looking backwards on it and... Right, now, straighten the wheels up, reverse. That's not what I wanted to do either. It's alright, we're going to get this. And can you clear this pallet up as well? It's making reversing a lot more difficult than it needs to be. I know this is cheating. A little bit cheating. Okay, let's bring that back again. Because you can't look at it from... Oh, what the hell? Like there. Now. Oh, fiddlesticks. No, that's... Look. This, just... Everything's double negative here. Come on. It's not difficult, BonBon. You just need to straighten her up. And it'll be that way. Or not that way. Ah, right, okay. Right. Perhaps if I look at it from this viewpoint. There you go. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. Just doing it in reverse. Oh. And now as soon as I go the right side of it, my body auto-corrects it. Look. Right. So. That's what we're looking to do. Why am I overcompensating? I don't understand. Don't seem to be able to get this right. Okay. Not difficult. You've parked in bigger problems than this. There we go. Ah. Well, it's almost in, isn't it? Trying very hard to... I've over... Look. Here we go. I've got a feeling I can get into here better from this angle. I've decided I'm going to do it better from this angle. Like about there. Look at Sweden. Why is it not snowing? Why is it not raining? Right. Well, no, that way. That way, BonBon. Oh, look. I'm getting annoyed with myself now. I'm getting very annoyed with myself. Let me go back into the cab, if that's all right. Into the cab. Not by the front wheel. There we are. We're back into the cab now. Right. So. Do you know what? I'm just might have to give up on this one because I am... It is very late here. I am doing this at a stupid time in the morning because that's the only time I had available, and I just needed a bit of a break. Ah, look. Now, from there, how difficult can it be? Now, were the wheels not straight? Look, make sure the wheels are straight. There. And I've overcompensated the wrong way again. Just a minute that I think that I'm getting in, I turn the wheels the wrong way. Look, this is silly. Well, we are nearly in. Does that count, boss? Is that alright? Apparently not. Apparently not. But it's close. About there. Do you know what? I'm so close to this. I'm not going to give up. Oh, dearie dear. Can we go back into the cab? Oh, we're back into the cab on the button press. That surprised me. Now. Now, there you go. Back in the cab, it becomes easy again. Look at that. Look at that. First time. That'll do. Handbrake. Engine off. And disconnect. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Took 18 hours. But we did have a sleep. Oh, we get a bonus. Well, let's just keep... I don't even know what these do. I had no time to read through it. It just unlocks deliveries up to 500 miles. Oh, I see. I see. High value cargo. Bonuses for... I just took these in the order that they were offered. Just-in-time deliveries. Sometimes companies deliver something quickly. No. Eco driving. I've no idea. We'll just take that one. Take more money. Right. Right, we are back. Behind the wheel. Free driving. Handbrake. So yes, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. I am in Sweden. And I should really look for another job, really, shouldn't I? Think that'd be a good idea. Yeah. I'm going to do that, and I'll see you next time for a little bit more Euro Truck Simulator. Thanks for watching.